Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 15 minutes. Real quick, what do I mean by live? What I mean is that this is not a situation where I've already recorded everything and now I'm coming back and explaining what's already happened. Nothing like that. I'm recording myself, seeing the information and the data for the very first time. So if you want just an unscripted, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, win, lose, or draw, then that's what you're going to about to see here, and I'm confident you'll get some value and entertainment out of this video. So I will go ahead and pause for now, and I will be back at the open. All right, market opens up here in just a few seconds. Watching 408 here on MRNA. Very curious about this level, but it's looking like it's going to open right around that area. And it's always super risky to take that opening candle, but sometimes if you really like the setup, I'm willing to do it. And I really do like this setup, but I'm still not quite sure. Hopefully, though, it doesn't go straight down through 408, and I don't have to make that decision right away. So let's see if this thing wants to bounce up a little bit first and then come back down. All right, perfect. Perfect. And that's why you don't want to take that candle. I could have taken that candle on that opening minute at 408, and then I'd be stuck in this right now. So that's why super shaky, super sketchy to do that. Now, I'm still interested if the price wants to come back to it, which I wouldn't be shocked at all, given how volatile this one is. So if it now wants to come down to 408, I would be interested. So in there at 408, let's see if we can get some more movement to the downside here. And all out there for $1,200. And we're 1 minute in, and my day is over. Wanted to just keep it to a little bit of background here on why my day would be over. Actually hosting a bachelor party at an investment property I have up in northern Michigan, 300 plus acres. So yeah, I'm going to shoot some guns, smoke some meat, just do some guy stuff. And that's all going to be happening here relatively soon. So I was hoping this would be a very quick morning, and it turned out to be a very quick morning here with the $1,200 move. But even if all that stuff wasn't going on, I hit the record button, right? I better be recording. Okay. But even if that stuff wasn't going on, and hey Clay, why were you so aggressive with those profits? That's why. Because I understood that this thing is very volatile, very jumpy, and I'm certainly not going to take pass up on $1,200. Now, granted, if this thing wants to come back into play again at 405, in fact, round 2, 405. Just give me a second here. 415, actually. I like that. 415. Let me get that. Sorry, I'll show you what so you can. There we go. So that's what I was typing there. 415. Oh, and it's already broken down through there and started to flush to the downside. Anyways, well, so a lot going on here, but a point here being by that, even if I wasn't having all the bachelor party and stuff going on, my approach to the markets is what I like to call the be done in 30 approach, meaning on average, I want to be done after 30 minutes. Some days I'll go more than 30 minutes, but in some situations I'll go less than 5 minutes, quite frankly, basically a minute. I mean, when you stop and think about it, I was in that trade for 10 seconds, and I 100% agree. And I would say you're being smart to be skeptical right now after that statement. Wait a second. What do you mean you were in that trade for 10 seconds? Well, right there, you can see the times. Got in at 9:30 and 51 seconds. Got out at 9:31 and 1 second. So 10 seconds total in that trade and made $1,200. How crazy is that? And, I'm not greedy. I'm certainly not going to turn that down. But point here being is that, if I can be done on average 30 minutes a day, then I'm happy, because I don't do this because I want a Rolex watch or because I want a Lamborghini or a private jet. Now, if those are your goals, then cool, go for it. I hope you get them. I really do. I want you to accomplish your goals. But for me, as I always say this, so I know some of you have heard this many times before, but if I don't say it, then I feel like I get a bunch of people saying, Clay, why don't you just keep on going? And the reason is because I do this not for the fancy stuff, but for the freedom of time as a father of 5 young kids, I want to spend my time doing what I want to do, working my other, side hustles, my real estate investing, the clay trader business. I just want to go out there and do, a lot of other things and have that freedom of choice to be able to do what I want, as opposed to having to be chained to my computer and watching every single second of every single day. So, yeah, I get it. Clay, why would you be done after 1 minute? That's why. But at the end of the day, and think about it, the lesson here that I really do want to hammer home is that first minute can always be so sketchy. Now, granted, I still did take it during the first minute, but there were only 9 seconds left before it was over. But I mean, think about it. Had I hopped in right away at 4:08, I mean, that would have stopped me out. I mean, that was just a crazy move against me. You can't sit there and absorb that sort of risk to the upside. But by waiting and having the price come back down and then getting in, I was able to, score the quick trade. But again, had I hopped in within the first 10 seconds of that first 10-minute candle, I would have completely got, spooked out, rightfully so, because that was a big old move back to the upside before it came all the way back down. So, that is a perfect real life lesson there that you saw right before your eyes on why taking that opening 1 minute candle, within the first 10, 15 seconds can definitely get very, very sketchy. But, so that's all I have. I'm moving on with my day, and I'll take the $1,200 and go enjoy the bachelor party, go enjoy life in general, and hopefully you also had a good morning. But that's all I have. And everybody, and if you do enjoy these live trade videos, one big request for me, if you enjoy them, hit the like button, leave a basic comment, even if it's just saying hi, thanks, smiley face. They're not the easiest videos to make because they are really live. I have to think for myself. I have to think about what I'm going to say to you. I have to actually talk to you. I have to enter in my trades. I have to manage my trades. I have to make alerts in the room. So a lot going on, totally doable, but they're not easy per se, but I will continue to make the time and effort to do them as long as I know that there's interest. And like I said, the quickest, easiest way to communicate that to me, hit the like button, leave a basic comment down below. And as long as I know that people are enjoying them, I will continue to do them. So everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.